My Aunt Mary was the sweetest person I knew. She wasn't highly educated, but her kindness made everyone love her. Life had been hard for her growing up. She lost her parents young, never learnt to read well, and left school early to support herself. She worked as a cleaner wherever she could find jobs, never complaining about the difficult work. People appreciated her cheerful nature and honest spirit, so she was never without employment. Everything changed when she met Uncle Franklin at the bus station where she cleaned. He was a bus driver finishing his shift when he first saw her. They fell in love instantly. Their connection was so strong that they married just 2 weeks later. A year after that, Aunt Mary gave birth to twin boys, Goodwin and Bowen. I was born 3 months later, so we grew up together like siblings. Uncle Franklin soon got promoted at work, and they bought a house near ours. Their marriage was happy and simple. He made all the important decisions while Aunt Mary created a warm, loving home. She cooked, cleaned, and made sure everyone felt cared for. I loved visiting because she always had fresh homemade biscuits waiting for us children. When we were 4 years old, tragedy struck. Uncle Franklin was killed in an accident at the bus station, hit by one of the buses he had worked with for years. He died instantly. That day, something inside Aunt Mary died too. She continued caring for the twins and maintaining the house with the same dedication, but her cheerfulness vanished completely. The light in her eyes went out. My parents and grandparents helped her with important decisions, but nothing could bring back her joy. At least the bus company gave her enough money that she didn't need to work outside the home. The twins grew into bright, curious teenagers. By 15, they felt restless with their quiet home life. Goodwin especially wanted to explore the world beyond their routines. They loved their mother but found her lack of interests frustrating. Aunt Mary never went anywhere. She just stayed home watching television, particularly game shows, while the world passed by outside. For her 38th birthday, Goodwin had an idea. They would take her to see a live taping of her favorite show, the Maxwell Marvel Show, where a famous hypnotist entertained audiences. Our whole family agreed this would be wonderful for her. When we told Aunt Mary, she wasn't enthusiastic, but she agreed because she never wanted to disappoint her boys. The television studio amazed us all. Lights, cameras, and equipment filled the space. Maxwell Marvel himself stood nearby, nervously preparing. When the show began, he hypnotized volunteers from the audience, making them dance, act like animals, and do hilarious things they couldn't remember afterwards. Everyone laughed, including Aunt Mary. Seeing her smile again warmed my heart. Near the end, Maxwell asked for one more volunteer. Goodwin shouted and pointed at his mother. Aunt Mary protested, but the twins encouraged her. She finally agreed, not wanting to waste the effort they had made for her birthday. Maxwell hypnotized her easily. Then he asked Goodwin what suggestion to give her. The boys whispered together and said they wanted their mother to be more confident and able to make her own decisions, to truly live life fully. Maxwell gave her those instructions clearly. He told her she would be strong, confident, and capable of anything she attempted. He said she would live life to the fullest until he and only he told her to return to normal. Then he commanded her to open her eyes. But as Aunt Mary's eyes opened, Maxwell suddenly grabbed his chest, clutched his tie, and collapsed at her feet. His face turned grey. He was having a heart attack. The first thing Aunt Mary saw was Maxwell lying before her. Without hesitation, she took charge. She ordered someone to call for an ambulance, loosened Maxwell's tie, and positioned him properly. She acted with complete authority and knowledge, as if she had been a medical professional her entire life. An ambulance arrived quickly and took Maxwell away. The show ended abruptly. On the drive home, we marveled at Aunt Mary's behavior. She explained calmly that she had heard a radio program about heart conditions 10 years earlier and simply remembered it. Her certainty and confidence shocked us all. The following weeks brought even greater surprises. Aunt Mary discovered she could read perfectly now. She devoured magazines, newspapers, and classical novels. She took up painting and created beautiful artwork. Her cooking transformed from simple meals to exotic dishes from around the world. She visited museums, attended lectures, and took the twins everywhere. When anyone tried to give her advice, she politely but firmly told them she could make her own decisions. She even started dating a university professor named Keaton and announced they were going to Rome together. This new Aunt Mary amazed us. She was intelligent, funny, lively, and full of confidence. We loved her, though she intimidated us slightly. She had become everything the old Aunt Mary never allowed herself to be. 12 weeks after his collapse, Maxwell Marvel left the hospital. 2 days later, he died of another heart attack in his young girlfriend's bed. A week after that, my grandfather received a letter from the television company. Inside was a recording Maxwell had made before leaving the hospital. On the tape, he gave the command that would return Aunt Mary to her former self. We still haven't played that recording. It's been a week now, and we cannot decide what to do. We love this new Aunt Mary, who has rediscovered joy and possibility. But we also loved the gentle, kind woman she was before. Which version is the real Mary? If we play the tape, will we kill this vibrant woman who has finally learned to live? Would that be murder? Yet, is it right to keep her under hypnosis, living a life that isn't truly hers? She leaves for Rome with Keaton next week. That gives us time to think. We must decide whether to let her continue as she is, or bring back the woman she was. The old Aunt Mary or the new one? Who has the right to exist? We don't know, but I wonder if you held that tape in your hands, what would you do?